Hello and welcome everyone to Silver Asset of the Day for the 5th of November 2020, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So as we get towards the end of the week here, what do you need to know? Well, we have, of course, now started to get the outcome come through from the US election. In fact, we, of course, have seen Donald Trump contest the results now with Joe Biden and Donald Trump both actually claiming victory so far over the presidency in the USA, which is creating a very dynamic environment at the moment with plenty of opportunities here. We've seen very volatile trade. In fact, our best position right now is palladium, which is currently up 4,300 points. So we continue to see a lot of volatility following on from the result. However, overall, the markets are taking it as a risk-on environment. And with that, we've seen stocks break out. We have seen metals break out. The dollar has been under pressure here. And of course, as we mentioned on Tuesday's Asset of the Day, we have also seen the Bank of England. They have provided more stimulus here, £150 billion worth of stimulus, which is much larger than anticipated. And with that, that has provided more fuel here to the markets on Thursday, with gold, silver, platinum, palladium all on the move higher. However, we do have the FOMC statement due later on in the day, and Friday we've got non-farm payrolls as well. So it still pays right now to be nimble, make sure that you're banking profits regularly, protecting trades, and just being aware of these major news items as they come up and the potential impact that that can have on the markets. Now, we mentioned it on Tuesday's Asset of the Day, where hedge funds and money managers, they've increased their net long positions in the latest week on gold and silver. And we've seen them hold support. In fact, they've started to build up some momentum here later in the week on Thursday, benefiting from this risk on environment, as essentially traders are willing to take on more risk until we get the final result from the US election. Now, bear in mind today, England has just started a 4-week lockdown, not only in England, but we've seen many countries in Europe and also now states in the USA move into further restrictions. You could be on furlough at the moment, working from home, where you're able to actually see the events unfold here in the coming weeks, where it's going to provide a lot of volatility, but also some massive opportunities to capitalize. Silver prices right now, they're trading at $24.50 per ounce. Gold prices are currently trading back above 1,915 US dollars per ounce. We have seen the gold silver ratio break down. It's currently at 78-1. And then we have the FOMC statement out later on today, and then non-farm payrolls on Friday. What we want to observe from the FOMC statement today is whether they're going to go down the same path of the Bank of England here, and they're going to provide fresh stimulus to the markets. These are the clues that the market participants will be looking for in order to see a fresh push higher for basically global equity markets, the precious metals, which can create some downside on the dollar. Of course, on the flip side of that, if we see more uncertainty, if markets start to flip back into risk off, this is where the dollar can catch a bid and metals can start to pull back, particularly as we have non-farm payroll data on Friday. Watch out for some profit taking that we could see in the lead up to non-farm payrolls on Friday as well. It's often the case that you can see traders start to square off and bank some profits ahead of that. And bear in mind, we've already had quite a significant rally over the last 2 days here. So again, it pays to be nimble, making sure that you're locking in profits regularly before major news items. And of course, at the moment, with an undecided US election, what this means for the markets is that they cannot currently push through a stimulus bill. So with that, we've still got that delayed and on pause currently. So it really would be down to central banks at the moment, such as the Federal Reserve, to provide that additional stimulus. Otherwise, we're going to see uncertainty continue until we get a resolution from the US election. So just bear that in mind. And it's very important that you are positioned the same way as the hedge funds, the money managers, the banks and the institutions are here, knowing the key areas of liquidity, where you should be getting in and out, banking at very optimal zones here, making sure that you're being nimble, banking profits regularly, but also that you're capitalizing on the fast moves here that we're getting in the markets as well, especially as we progress between now and the end of November, then into December, and the opportunities which will present themselves, particularly in Q1 of 2021 and beyond. This is where, of course, having a research-driven approach, understanding the cycles in the market, intermarket correlations, the seasonality, the macroeconomics here, having data, market intelligence, this will all layer in and stack up in your favor. And particularly right now, if you're gifted with this opportunity to be able to work from home, where you're on furlough or you're just looking for ways to generate income fast, The next few months in the markets, especially with commodities, is going to be optimal for doing so. So of course, if you would like to learn a research-driven approach to the markets, join a community of successful traders and join the live trading room mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to become a member of the Gold and Silver Club.